carrying this weight, being the chosen one, the black sheep of the family, and having to carry this weight. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this in like 10 minutes. And I'm going to tell y'all about my story about how God brought me all of this. I started it. My topic is just chasing your purpose and not your profit. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit later on with the youth on part 2 about everything that happened in my life, and I'm going to bring it there. But right now, I got to tell y'all about how I was facing 39 months in prison in 2015, and I didn't have no God in me. I didn't have no way or no past, nobody. I had narcissistic family members taking you to church, not really showing you religion, but not really showing you the purpose of who are you and whose you are, and really showing you. So I had to learn things, and I'm in my story. So my topic is chase purpose and not profit, not money, not things that get you paid, not all these accolades and titles, but simply just purpose. Simply what God put in you. So as I'm sitting here, I just want to tell you a little bit about me. Who am I? Arthur Brown, CEO, Impact to Success. I help entrepreneurs get that thing out of you. You got books in you, you got stories in you, you got coaching products and services and things that are in you that God got to get out of you. And when God blessed me and showed me how to do my own promos and logos and websites and content and speaker sheets and website content, I started to bless other folks. I built me a business. I started doing all kinds of things and started helping others with their content and their stories. I got 4 books I wrote. Number one book I wrote is Chase Purpose, Not Profit. Because I don't need you chasing money. Chase what God put in you first, and then the profit will follow you. Number 2 was my iPhone. Did it before a pandemic. Y'all heard about the $250,000, all that? That's the old bio. We probably had $500,000 or close to $1 million by just an iPhone. Not so much your staff and equipment and product and get in the studio. He got smart apps. He got AI today that help out, get that message out. So I got a whole university of books that'll show you this app, do this page, do this. It's a picture paragraph, 30-page book. That's what my iPhone did it for a pandemic does. Then I got my 3rd one, Help, I'm Stuck in a Box. Some of y'all are the only entrepreneurs in your family, the only millionaires in your family, the only ones who's walking this thing out that nobody else knows about. The weight you carry being the only one in your family. So Help, I'm Stuck in a Box. Talk about you having to pivot past jealous, envious family members and friends and narcissistic people who don't want to see you for who you are and who you became and who God did in your life. So I got a little therapy book for y'all, and all these are like 30 pages. I'm quick with the self-help books. I'm like, what you said, Lord? Okay, you're stuck in a box. Let me tell them about it. And then my last book, y'all, is Insecure. Yeah, it ain't sexy. That's why I kind of, I don't know more about this one. It's like, no, we're going to call this one Insecure because you got you a son, and as they mentioned, you just had another one 6 weeks ago. And so I'm like, okay, Lord, he said, let them know about because you don't know your dad. You don't know if he walked in this room, you ain't never heard his voice, you never seen a picture, all you know is me. And I love that because he took me and he built me. And so now that I got 2 sons, he want me to raise them and build them. And I've been hearing these women building their sons and raising their kids and getting them to this kingdom. I said, Lord, I thank you for investing in me to pour into my boys and tell them all my insecure moments, how I dropped out of school, how I got my first kiss, how I lost from Jenny, how I met your mama, and all that. I just let him have it. How I didn't meet my dad, the insecurities about that, how I went through this, how I dropped out. I just talked about everything in my last book because I wanted to pour into him. Say, hey, here's everything that I'm insecure about. Here's things that you can read later on about my first kiss, about my this, that, and third, or just little things just to talk to them. And it's not a children's book. It's more of an adult, kind of when they grow up book. So that's what that's about. Don't get to your 5-year-old right now, okay? All right. And so now I got to a point. So God got me to a point where I'm chasing my purpose now. I was facing 39 months in prison in 2015 because I was stealing money. I was pocketing my time. My purpose is chasing my topic is chase purpose, not profit, because I don't want you chasing money. But I got to tell you a little bit how I was stealing the profit, stealing the money. Before you think that I'm just telling you avoid money, I want you to have it. He said money is the answer to all things. Believe me, I want you to have access, but it's how you get access. You got to have purpose. I didn't have purpose, so I was at the job pocketing it. And again, I'm not going to spill into all this until I get to the gala tonight. I'm going to give you a little bit later on. But I'm going to give y'all a little bit. I was just pocketing money, stealing money, thinking this is how it's going to go. And got up to $14,000 within 2 months, stealing from them folks from the cash register with all these cameras on me and lost it. Did you watch me? After that last customer, meet us in the back office. Loss Prevention is doing an interview on everybody, and we're just going to get you on the last one. I said, absolutely. I'm still. I'm still doing my thing. I I go out to my car, get a little break on, put all my money up, then I come sneak on back in. I said, you wanted to do that interview? I said, I go ahead, I got time. I walk back in there, stack of papers sitting here this high, a recorder right here, interview seat right here, and a white man told me you can take a seat. I walked up in that thing and I sat down, and it was interviewing me, and after 15, now I kind of got 10, 15 minutes, thought it was an interview. And they started talking about if you own the company and people stole from you, what would you do? And I started to tell them what I would do. They said, you got 3 officers about to walk you in, and you got to walk you out. Okay, this is the part where I am now in the sunken place like the thief, where he fell into that sunken place. They're talking, and I hear mute, or walk. I said, Lord, this is already bad, because I already didn't know you. Now I'm even in further mess, publicly and privately, and now I'm about to go to jail with some mess that I done stole some money and caught me on camera, and I gotta explain all this to my family and friends. So now here I am, going through all of this transition in life. If y'all saw my mugshot, they got the screens and all that, I'm sorry. But if y'all saw my mugshot, I was gonna show it to you, just showing y'all that I had to learn who I was and whose I was in this quiet, isolated moment. They see you publicly and privately, your family and friends, and everybody talking to you and already judging you. And I told you he was, and see, this is what I thought. And they couldn't wait to get there. I told you, right? For all the mess that you're doing. So God turned around and showed me a few things, and I got like 7 steps that he showed me just to get us out of all of this darkness that I just want to run through, and it ain't gonna be quick, ain't no stars or nothing. I was sitting down at my lowest. I'm not stealing no money. Look, my credit is 412. They done repossessed my car. I ain't got no money. The business, all this stuff is gone. I done dropped out of college. I was in NC State, ROTC, and Wake Tech at the same time. I had to drop out of both of them. Couldn't keep the car, couldn't keep my lifestyle up. It was so bad that's why I was stealing money. It got so bad in my life that I started stealing money. They got caught for that. So God said, what do you do when you don't have nothing? You don't got no job. You don't got nowhere to go. So you haven't been convicted of a felony or a misdemeanor, yes or no? Gotta say yes. Well, you want to get hired here, you're a liability, not an asset, right? So goodbye. I did all that. I love the Lord. He changed me, and I go to church all the time. But none of that. None of that. So I said, Lord, I can't go to school. I dropped out of that. I can't get a job. I messed that terribly up. I can't do nothing public, private, family, everybody. So he said, I need you to pick up your phone and be an iPhone content creator. And so that's what I picked up.